What is up, everybody? It is Brian with First Shot Tactical, back with another video for you here today. And today we are doing a quick unboxing and overview of the SIG P365 Fuse, aka hopefully the replacement to the P320, because that thing's garbage. So with that, let's go ahead and get this out of the box. I'll also compare it to my SIG P365 XMacro Comp that I current carry, because this could be replacing that. And then we'll just get a general overview, but as far as a full review, obviously I'll have another video on that, so that way we can get some rounds through it. But for now, let's go ahead and get this out of the box, see what comes with it here. Standard SIG box here. You've probably seen this 1,000 times. Open it up and oh sheesh, we got a lot of stuff in here. How cool. So the first thing, let's just lay everything out on the table here. We got that, we got this, we got, oh, they give some extra sights and stuff, some stickers, that, some back straps, and then let's just see. We also have, oh, a little hidden coin. Oh, how about that? I was just gonna throw this whole box away. So heads up, go look for your lock here. There might be a hidden little coin in there. Well, I can't wait to shoot a bullet through that. All right, and that's it for the box. We'll go ahead and set this aside for now. Let's go ahead and get everything out of the package now. So we got that. We have our mags and mag, a bunch in this one here. Got 1, 2, 3, and then there's one in the gun. That we're gonna leave in the package. And there we go, I think we got everything. Going through this for the literature here, we do have a owner's manual that you can throw away. We have a SIG Sauer sticker that you can put on your buddy's bumper. We have a 1-month free trial of some app that you're not gonna download. And then we have another thing for the SIG Sauer Academy, which you probably won't look at as well. Then you also have the default lock that's provided in all gun cases. As far as the little stuff that is specific then, so we have additional fibers from fiber optics from Dawson Precision. Super cool. They do a lot of the staccato stuff. So you have green and red, and it looks like green already came on it, but if you need to swap it or if it breaks, they give you more. Then if you are going to run the SIG Sauer optics, they have, it's called SIG Lock Optic or SIG Lock, LOC, which stands for Leverage Optimized Connection. And in order to install, like, I believe it's Romeo X enclosed or the Romeo X series, you do have to install these 2 little pins on the optic cut on the gun, and then the SIG Sauer optic will go on, and it just provides an additional point of contact, keeping that optic secure. But if you're gonna be installing something like a HoloSun 507K or any RMSC footprint type optic, I do not believe you're gonna need these. This is only for the SIG Sauer ones. Our coin, we already talked about this, so that's a cool little goodie as mentioned there. You can see what it says. We have 2 additional back straps if needed, give you a little bit different angle. And then we have our gun. Let's go ahead and get all this crap off it. Sweet, and there is a mag in the gun. So guys, when I was saying mag palooza, yeah, you get 4. These ones are the flesh fitting 17 round mags. And obviously this is 9mm then. Here we go. You can see how that fits. Then the other ones are the 21 round mags, which I actually don't have any of these yet. So super cool to have some of these, as well as 2 of them comes with the gun then. Again, this is another reason why I think this is gonna be replacing the P320, is why else would we have 21 round mags for a pistol of this size? We'll see, time will tell. For this gun here, again, this is the SIG P365 Fuse. As far as the actual firing mechanism, it is all based on the P365 fire control unit. So you can actually see that's the serialized part. And if you actually take it apart here, like I'll show you, pop, pop, and then pop, you can actually rip out this entire black area, which is the serialized firearm part, and you could swap that into a different P365 XL frame, whatever P365 you want. So it makes it very versatile. The other big thing to talk about is the P365 Flux. So if you are thinking about picking up one of these chassis, this is the fire control unit that you need to drop into it. So if I wanted to, I could yank this whole trigger thing out, put it in here, replace the other P365 fire control unit, and then I could actually throw this slide on here, so then I have a cool little FDE in black P365 Flex Raider. Actually, as I look at this is not a bad idea. I'll just have to remove this shroud and you get a longer barrel, so I think I will be testing that in the future. Putting this back together then, you do get a longer barrel. You can see you have these nice deep front serrations as well, for obviously racking it, and you have those on the rear. Already mentioned we have a RMSC footprint under there, and again, I'll be putting like a 407 or 507K most likely, or I might even put like a O-sight to test one of those out on this. Pick rail, you do get a normal pick rail on the front then, so you can mount something like this, like a TLR8 or a TLR7 sub, I think is a good option. However, if you wanted to put a full-size flashlight, which I think this is unfortunate, I thought that this would go on here and it should go on here, but it does not. Looks like you're one pick rail short. Possibly though, my guess is in the future, they'll come out with a longer frame since they have room, and then a Surefire X300 or like a TLR that should go on here. But for now, no bueno, it's not going to. While we're here, I always like to test the trigger pull on this one. Obviously you do have that signature flat face trigger from the P365 series from SIG, which I absolutely love. Then you have the 90-degree break. So when you pull, see your trigger's right at 90 degrees. But as far as out of the box, without a round through this, let's test what the trigger pull is. So we'll put this on, we got our wheeler trigger gauge, and then we'll pull, and looks like it's about 6.5 to 7. Let's get another one real quick. Just pinch my finger, nice. And pull, and a little over 7. Let's give one more just for good measure here. Not pinch my finger this time. Pulling, and about 6.5. So again, this gun doesn't have a round through it from me yet. So my guess is it'll be right around 6.5 to 7 pounds, which is pretty standard on like most Glocks or other pistols as well. Last thing before we close things out, I wanted to, like I said, give you a little comparison. This is my current carry gun. It's a P365 XMacro Comp with from the factory SIG Romeo X, not the enclosed one sadly. And then I did add the Radian backstrap and Radian magwell, and then I just have a little goon tape cover up that little hot spot that I have sometimes. Putting these side by side, just as you know, the spec sheet says the Fuse has a longer barrel and longer slide. But as far as the frame goes, double check and confirm, the frames look, I want to say, identical in size. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that they are the same frame. You can see the 3 pick rails there, just the only difference is the color. Same, just different backstrap. So I should be able to swap these actually real quick. Let's pop this guy off, and let's pop this guy off, and down we go, out the front, don't pitch any fingers. The black one, like that. Let's put this one on the FDE one. Come on, there we go, there, and boom. Oh shit, dude, that looks sweet. I might keep that like that right there. And then this one, that one still looks cool too. Shit, man. All right, well, we just mixed and matched it. I think I like this combination better than anything. But again, this just goes to show the P365 platform, and I do like that SIG's doing this, and the 365 is the reliable, trustworthy fire control group. But you can just mix and match parts with the Fuse, an old P365 that you have, and you know, you can get the right combination then. I did see that they did release a Fuse version with a comp on the front, and of course I picked this up like a week before I saw that. So I'll be testing this one first, but then I'll probably pick up the comp one, which I bet will shoot great, and I think this one will shoot great as well. And real quick, just to close things out, let me go ahead and swap this back for you. Anyway, hopefully this was helpful. Please give a like on the video. That helps the shitty YouTube algorithm these days. And if you want, hit subscribe. I don't even care if you do that, but just give me a like for today. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of this? Have you picked one up, or are you thinking about it? Stay tuned for the full review. And until next time, have fun shooting, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody.